Hey guys, I'm Danks564 and this continuation file Let's Play of Shadowrun Hong Kong. And yeah, there's lots of smoke for some reason. Looks like there's a bunch of people here. This block was harder hit by the riots than others. The air here has been charred into noxious slurries of soot, ash and tear gas. It was stomach crunching beyond fall. Though through the haze you could see patrol squad of Hong Kong police force or something, constables facing off against a man and a woman in shabby winter coats. The man was doubled over, coughing, clutching a loaf of bread in one hand and a baseball bat in the other. The woman was holding a crowbar, frozen like a deer in the headlights. Both were clearly terrified. Half a dozen laser dots... half a dozen? Well, I guess 5. Or was it? Half a dozen laser dots played over their bodies, projected from HKPF constable sites. Drop your weapons, get on your knees, do it now! The knife hit the ground. There was no knife, there was a bat and the crowbar. The knife hit the ground, clattering to the rest on the asphalt. Please, our house is burned down in the riots, we just needed water and food. We aren't looters, well, technically you are. We just need to eat. Rector leans in to whisper in your ear. I don't believe that they can see us through the smoke, but if we get close, we'll... Oh, but if we get close, we'll be in the same boat as those poor fools. Best to leave them in their fate and slip around the police. Give them a wide berth and get on with our evening. There's the U Sergeant voice boomed out over integrated speakers in his tactical armor. On your knees, this is your last warning. I don't really care about these dudes. We're Shadowrunners, not like charity organization. So please, you're not listening. We had no choice. His voice trembled, and he held the loaf of bread out for the constables to see. The flimsy plastic that was that wraps it shimmers in the lamplight. I've dropped the bat. You dropped the knife. You didn't drop the bat. We don't have any guns. This is just a loaf of bread. The SDU mage amplified voice rolled lazily out of his speakers. He's got a weapon, man. Kill them both. Oh my god, this deer tried to kill me. The constable's weapon sounded out with a deafening roar, as you watch a hail of gunfire tear the cowering thieves' bodies apart. Now that you call them thieves, oh come on. They were dead before they hit the ground. Let's get the hell out of here. We don't really care about them. Let's try to find a way around these assholes, huh? She gestures at the dead locals at the constable's feet. If we get too close, they're probably firing us just like they did on those poor idiots. We'll look for another way around. Yeah. There's like an alleyway right next to us. Oh, there's some loot here as well. Good for us. Maybe if we killed them, they might have dropped something. But we got something here as well. Flashbang. Well, she has a grenade launcher. He'll be mostly busy with his droid. Isabel. Well, I would give it to Duncan, but yeah, I'll take it myself. Let's get moving. Will they be able? I don't think they'll be able to see us. Yeah, we're totally fine. The police comlink cracked into life again. Great. Chief Inspector Crate here. All teams ready your weapons and prepare for my mark. Do not, I repeat, do not move before you are instructed to. Anyone who fails to obey his command will answer to me. Await my instruction. Crate out. I'll have fun. There's some sort of a resident here. Let's talk to him, I guess. Can we not? Oh, there we go. A group of middle-aged people in shabby clothing were gathered in the streets, huddled together and clutching their possessions. They were wide-eyed, staring, some obviously in shock. The riots had taken their toll. A man with a patchy beard, the leader of the group, by the looks of it, leaned forward, his eyes shifting from one member of the congregation to the next. His voice was low and urgent, his tone serious. Look, we can't stay here. Let's gather whatever we can carry and go to the barricades at the edge of the town, and show the cops our IDs. Once we can prove that we live here and that we're unarmed, they'll let us through. That's the plan. Well, if we'll let them go from where we came, will not they be shot by the cops right over there? Maybe if they go to Heoi, but who knows what they might wait them in Heoi. Well, though that's a Triad territory, I don't think that there would be too much like trouble in Triad territory, right? Let's send them to Heoi. If you want to run, go the way I came, toward Heoi. You'll be safe there. Heoi, that's the place owned by the criminals. We look like a bunch of killers to you? No, man. We need to go to Central District or Victoria Harbor, maybe. Someplace Corp controlled. There are no riots there. No dangerous people. We'll be safe. You honestly think that the cops at the barricades will let you through to reach part of the island? It's worth a shot. Better than hanging around here and waiting to be robbed. Or shot. Or kicked or to death. I don't like HKPF any more than anybody else, but I'll take my chances with them over the rioters any day. You can't trust the police. If you go to them, you're going to get regretted. They're cops. I like our odds better with them than I do with people out here on the streets. He turned his head towards the others. If you need anything from your homes, clothes, heirlooms, valuables, go get them. And be quick about it. We'll meet back up here in 10 minutes. And then we're headed for the barricades. I wonder if there was any way to persuade them to not go to the barricades. Not sure. We're getting out of this death trap. Well, good luck with that. I did my best. Towards combat pangs? Yeah, I think this is the end. There's a barricade here. A lanky man in a skin-tight vest leered at you as you entered the bar. He looked like a low-level go-ganger dressed in black Sun Boys colors. He stepped out in front of you to block your progress. Well, it's not a smart move. Bar's closed. On orders of the boss. He pointed at the door that you walked through. Step out of here now. You have no idea who you're talking to, do you? He shook his head, defiance in his eyes. No, I don't, and I don't care. And here you're nothing unless Combat Pang says different. His hand lowered toward the knife at his belt. Towards the knife at his belt. Like, we got a guy with a freaking assault rifle, we got a guy with a girl with a grenade launcher, and a guy with a freaking death robot. Plus a mage. Probably could tell by her fetishes. And he's threatening us with a knife. Like, how smart is he? That's a nice knife, Rector. How much damage do you think he could do to Cachet with that thing? The rigger's lips parted into a thin smile. None at all, my friend. The murderer's drone scuttled forward with alarming speed, its chassis all hard edges and gleaming metal. It reared back, splaying its killing legs wide. None at all. The ganger's eyed wait comically wide, and the bravado he'd been displaying a moment ago evaporated. He started backing away, his hands raised in surrender, his lips trembling. Hey, I don't wanna... He looks back over his shoulder towards the bar. Boss? Is it him? He looks more colorful here. A low voice growled out from the bar. Fuck Miss Sideways, Jimmy. Have I got to do everything myself around here. What do I even keep you around for? Eddie Combat Pang, the owner of the Combat Pangs and the ringleader of half a dozen Kowloon City go-gangers, the Black Sun Boys included. He leered at you, and through a mouthful of gold-capped teeth, Pang was living stereotype, the slurry dwarf in the flesh. 10 tons of Napoleon complex in the 70-kilo body. Alright, you won't listen to my boy? Maybe you'll listen to me. We're closed. And if you wanna keep it all of your fucking teeth, you'll turn around and go where you came. I wish we could see like his golden teeth. Like, I wonder if it's full mouth of golden teeth or if just some of them. We're in customers, little man. We're here on business. He wrapped his fingers against the bar, an innocuous gesture, but it sets alarm bells ringing in your head. All around you, the gangers in the bar started shifting their smiles, growling ugly, hands creeping towards holsters. How many gangers are there? There's one here. I'm thinking she's a mage, because there's like ley lines here. Where are others, though? There's only this guy. Oh, no, that's Cachet and his rigger. I forgot his rector. From somewhere in the back of the room you heard an ominous sound, heavy footsteps, and scrape of something metal against floorboards. Okay. So the back room is here, I guess, right? Pang's glittering smile winded. Yeah? And what kind of business are we talking about? Tell me about the Kong you lifted. What's man like you want with a Neolithic artifact anyway? You first, tell me about the... Do we want to like drop Chang's name right away, or do we want to... Well, he'll probably understand. But let's try this one. You first, tell me about Kong you lifted. What's a man like you want with a Neolithic artifact anyway? What business is it yours? His mouth dips in a frown. He holds the extended expression for a few seconds and shakes his head. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and answer that for you. It's none of your fucking business. The rock belongs to me now. End of story. You wanna bet? The stone is kindly Chang's, and you've stolen it. I'm here to get it back. He began to chuckle, an ugly sound thick with malice. I don't think so, errand girl. Damn it, I need more etiquettes. Well, we'll increase our charisma anyway. That's the only thing that we want to increase at the moment. You're standing in my home right now. See all these people around you? They're my friends. And they don't take kindly to strangers who come in here and try to throw their weight around. I'm in no mood to spar with you, Pang. You hand the rock over, or I'll carve it in your damned skull. Or I'll cave your damn skull. The bartender... No, there's a bartender, right. The bartender fumbled for something under the bar. A second later, there was a shotgun in his hands, and the entire room was reaching for their pieces. Peng roared out something unintelligible, and the bullets began flying. Oh, great. Sunny? No, she's probably a mage, but for some reason she decided not to, you know... Holy crap balls, what the hell does she have? Yeah, she's a mage, but... And that's Sunny, with a freaking minigun. Holy crap balls. Okay. We might want to send Cachet to distract Sunny. And, we need to get into cover. And take care of that mage, probably. Because I don't like that mage at all. Do we have, like, AoEs? I don't remember. We have Flamethrower. Lightning Bolt. Ball of Lightning is somewhat, from what I remember, AoE, yeah. But we don't have any fireballs with me. That's unfortunate. Like, how much will... No, it will not cover, like, a few of them. They're pretty spread out. Let's get into cover first, I'm thinking. And then we'll probably flamethrow that mage. Only 20 damage. And lightning bolt, I guess, her. Well, minus 1 AP, it's not bad. So, now you. We need to focus the mage, I'm thinking. I wonder if I'll move here. Will she be in... We might as well move here, then. Will it be open to her, though? Not sure. She only has 27 hit points, though. Pretty sure we can take her out. Okay, go here. And... full auto, I guess. Good. You, boy. Boy, well, he's probably the oldest guy here, and... where would I want to put him? I'm not sure. This guy is somewhat worrying, but not so much, really. First of all, let's activate Cachet. Then we'll probably overcloak him. Where is it? So, and now you go deal with her. Yeah, so that's 3. We'll be able to do some damage to her, and I think she'll be distracted by Cachet then. That's not a lot of damage, like not at all. Can we? Okay, not bad. And a couple of more hits. Okay, that at least distracted her, or should distract her, right? So, if we'll put him here, this guy will definitely shoot us. This guy has his sword, so he'll go and attack us anyway. Okay, you go here. Isabella, you hide here. And can you burst fire this guy? Oh, come on. How about maybe... Increase accuracy by 20, Beatrice 3 armor. Yeah, we'll deal with the ads first, and then we'll do the main guy. Nice shot. And he's bleeding for 1 round. Oh, he's an adept. You bastard. Ow. Ow. Okay. So let's take care of that adept here. Preferably. Probably let's start with you. Oh, come on. A little more. So, Rector. repair cachet, and increase his strength and weakness for 1 round. You hit her. Come on. Nice. Nice damage. Okay, you. Life siphon? Or just heal? We'll gain 6 HP per round for 2 rounds, and pierces up to 4 armor. But I don't think we really need that right now. It will probably better just heal ourselves, even though it's not that necessary. How much hit points do we have? I think we have quite a lot. Probably just power bolt would be enough. Oh, come on. Just kill the guy. And you... double tap. Nice, nice. So, and probably grenade launcher at this guy. Ow, that was painful. We'll definitely need to heal that. Huh, she missed. Okay, heal. And flamethrower with this guy. He's like so flanked. I wonder why is that such a low chance to hit. And probably life siphon this guy. Oh, come on. How about we... Well, let's kill this guy first, right? Okay, that was disappointing. And short burst. Good. Corrector. Let's increase strength and quickness, and increase his accuracy. We'll deal with Sunny. This turn I'm thinking. Come on. Oh, come on. Nice. Bang jaw dropped as the troll lifeless body hit the ground. The growling barrels of the minigun ground to a halt. You killed her, you bitch. I'm gonna paint the bar with your blood. Your heavy hitter is dead, Pang. If I don't have the Kong in my hands by the count of 3, you're gonna join her. He stared at Sunny, ruined corpse, at the minigun, still cooling on the ground at you. He saw something in your eyes, and you watched him deflate like a punctured balloon. It's behind the bar. The rock is behind the bar. Take it and get out. Good. Nice doing business with you. Okay. Can we get out from somewhere else? No? Can we take a bike at least? No? Cause yeah, we're forced this way. Yep, and I'm pretty sure there will be cops here. Well, we've got Kindly's rock. All we gotta do now is get it back home. Yeah, we're interrupted rudely. We better get moved. Something metallic hit the ground at your feet, cutting you short. A canister of some kind. You didn't hear where it came from. Now, isn't it a bit overkill? By the time you could process what happened, it was too late. The metal tube erupted, spraying out hissing steam of concentrated vapor. In the distance, you could see a group of uniformed figures wearing gas masks. Not riot control cops and not SDU, but official-looking, wearing red uniforms. Red samurai? They were already moving in, bleeding in your direction. How about we hold our breath? You sealed your lips shut, but the vapor crawled up your nostrils anyway. It was sharp and chemical tang that you could taste in the back of your throat. It made your eyes burn and filled your mouth with saliva. You stumbled forward, struggling to right yourself. It was lost cause. The world went black. Well, poop. Well, that was kind of to be expected, really, wasn't it? The world rings metallically of the confinement room walls. You've been talking for so long, recounting all the tedious details of your run that your voice hummed with within your ears after you've finished speaking. The single flickering bulb above your head sways in some invisible breath, maybe from all the hot air you've been blowing out of your lungs the past several minutes, maybe from the occasional shaking out just outside the room. Beyond the light's reach, your interrogator stands shrouded in shadow. You can't see his eyes, but you can feel him quietly observing you from the safety of his corner. His silence opens the floodgate to your thoughts, and questions come pouring in. Were you brought here alone with others? Are this really cops, or is this all just some twisted mindfuckery? But for most of all, what do these people want? You finish your story, there's nothing left to tell. It's his turn to talk. Well, he doesn't have to talk, really. The troll lifts his audio recorder from the table and clicks it off. He stands in silence for a moment, loomed over you, sizing you up. Then he purses his lips and nods. And that's when we picked you up. Well, that's right, when I came to, I was already handcuffed and sitting in this chair. Well, the story ended with me getting knocked unconscious. What do you think? You know, as a rule, I don't like smartasses, but you make a fair point. Alright. Thank you for recapping all of that for me, Miss Swift. Your testimony was extremely helpful. Yeah, don't mention it. And now that you've helped us, it's only fair that you learned something in return. He casts your sidelong glance. We recovered this at the scene. Take a look and see what we've saved you and your team from. He sets the PDA down on the desk, activates it with the tip of his pen, and slides it towards you. Just watch, don't touch. You don't want your fingerprints on this. Watch the video. The feed is shaky. Whoever owned this device must have been panicked, out of breath. You can see people swarm of people, including the locals that you spoke on the street. All are carrying burdens of some kind or another. Laptop have a laptop here, a knapsack there. Backpacks bulging with shrink-wrapped food and bottled water. None of them appear to be armed. The camera wheels around and you can see a firing line of police. The man with the patchy beard is pleading with them, begging to let through. He says that he isn't a rioter, that none of the people here are. The constable faceless behind his mask says nothing. The camera focuses on a figure behind the police lines. Her features are instantly familiar. Chief Inspector Crate. She looks straight into the camera, then she reaches her hand to an ear and speaks into her comlink. Her voice is loud and clear enough that you can hear it over PDA's tiny speakers. All teams, you know your orders. Open fire, put them down. An explosion of gunfire fills your ears. The camera spins crazily, and you catch a panoramic view of bodies bursting like water balloons. Faces that you recognize from your trip to Combat Bank scream for help and are silenced. The second volley of gunfire catches the owner of the PDA. You hear him shriek, watch the camera spin dizzyingly. You hear a sickening crack and the video feed flickers and dies. The PDA goes silent. Without a word, your interrogator lifts it from the table and returns it to the evidence bag. You think that any of this comes as a surprise? The SDU has a reputation. Well, and besides, like, she already spoke about it on the comlink, pretty much. Yes, they do, and under Crate, they've earned it. Officially, the Special Duties Unit suppressed the riot, just like they were supposed to. That's the story that all of the news outlets are running with. Unofficially, it was a massacre, and if we hadn't pulled you out there, you'd be gunned down with the rest of them. Maybe not. You got my attention. Wanna tell me why I'm here? Good question. Let's say that people at the top have had their eyes on you for a while now. You'll get all the answers you need soon enough. The troll stretches, slips the pen back into his breast pocket, and flips his notepad shut. Then he taps a series of keystrokes into his PDA and cuffs around your wrist go slack. The lights in the room come up, and for the first time you can see his face. The badge on his hip, HKPF standard issue, a laminated card clipped to his breast pocket states his name, Inspector David Yang. Okay, we're done here. If you're playing mind games with me, I'm gonna make you regret it. No tricks, no games, you aren't under arrest. You and your team are here as guests of HKPF, and you're going to remain that way until we tell you differently. Guests of HKPF? You're going to have to clarify that. Not my job, you'll need to speak with Chu and Lam for that. Don't you worry, they'll be sending for you soon enough. Chu and Lam? Who are they? You'll find out. Oh, great. Okay guys, I think I'll make a cut here and we'll continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.